Prioritize healing your nervous system like your life depends on it, because your life will become dramatically better. Healing your nervous system changes everything. If you are trying to improve your inner state, your mental health, regulating your nervous system is the answer. You see, even when you watch those videos, you listen to those podcasts, you take the advice of therapists and of coaches. The advice and the things that you're learning and the tools that you're learning about and the psychology tips you're learning, those are actually for the purpose, majority of the time, of regulating the nervous system. Because with the regulated nervous system, the symptoms that we want to dissipate in our life dissolve away. Because most of our bad symptoms, our internal symptoms that we don't like to do with our mind and to do with our well-being, stem from the dysregulation of our nervous system. Most of us are walking around with negative traits that we desperately want to change about ourselves, but feel like we can't, or feel like it's just who we are as a person. But the reality, the reason that those traits are showing up for you is because it's stemming from the dysregulation of your nervous system. I have seen so many times people fully convinced that they have mental health disorders, that they are terrible in marriage, they are terrible partners, they are terrible parents, that they have this goal but they can never get there. I've seen people convinced of these extreme things because they think it's just who they are as a person. But the reality is the symptoms that they are experiencing are actually stemming from the dysregulation of their nervous system. But they are convinced of what they have, so they stick with it. They keep it. They keep the symptoms coming, and they don't actually allow it to be resolved because they're not working on the real issue of the problem. You see, the mental health disorders so many people think they have are actually just the symptoms of the dysregulation, unhealed nervous system. The way that a parent lashes out on their children so consistently, or on their partner consistently, and sleeps at night with regret because of it, actually is because of the unhealed nervous system. Unhealed nervous system cannot handle much overwhelm at all. The way that people have these big goals, and they get those highs, they get the motivation, they get the excitement to reach those goals, but it always comes with a crash. It always comes with the lazy days when they want to move forward, when they want to try and reach the goal. It always comes with an extreme amount of lack of motivation. That often stems from the dysregulation of the nervous system. And you might ask, how can it compare? One person who gets overwhelmed so easily and they show it externally. They lash out, they get angry. They can't maintain relationships, friendships because of it. And then another person who's just so unmotivated, wants to lie in bed all day and can't get the work they want to get done, even though they know it's the best thing for them. How can that stem from the same thing when the symptoms are so different? We all have natural defaults. We all have our natural default on how we respond to our nervous system's dysregulation. This is why most people are walking around with this problem, but it's showing up differently compared to you, because we can respond in fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. And the symptoms of all of them are completely different, but every single one of them creates a major negative impact in our life. This is why we have to start working on it. I have a video I made where I speak in depth on the responses that we can experience based on our nervous system, how it shows up, why this happened, why we experience it, and what we can do about it. So I go really in depth in this video. I wanted this one to be a wake-up call, but before I put that video on the screen, I want to share something next. I need you to know something as well. Prioritize healing your nervous system like your life depends on it, because your life will become dramatically better. I say that out of love because I want your life to become better. But don't have the expectation you will be 100% healed and you don't have bad days and you don't have overwhelming days. We all do. We all do. I'm a coach and I do too. Just take the little steps that I teach you in the video, and over time, don't try and track it. Over time, you're going to look back and you're going to compare who you are now, the quality of life you have now, the relationships you have now, the goals you have achieved now, compared to then, which is right now for you if you're struggling, and you're going to see such a dramatic shift. all those things that you're trying to get from those videos, from those podcasts, from the therapists, and from the coaches, all of those things are for the purpose of one thing: healing that nervous system. Imagine the impact it would create if you just focused on that. Okay, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.